There's no sound like a prime USD cut of meat hitting a cast iron skillet. The butter in the pan is so hot it sears the crust to the steak. The juices from the steak build up inside and leave it seared with a nice crust for a succulent piece of USD prime cut beef. I bet you're wondering, is steak good for you? Yes. Red meat contains B12 vitamins, which help create DNA and keep red blood cells healthy, which helps keep your immune system functioning properly. Red meat also provides protein, which helps build strong bones and muscles. I've been cooking since I could pick up a pan. I've also been told by many friends and family that I'm really good at cooking. I've also been putting a lot of thought and effort into opening my own food truck in the near future. This speech I'm giving today will teach you the three key, most important keys to cooking a perfect steak. The first is selecting the cut of meat, the one you want, the right marbling, the right thickness, all that good stuff. The second is choosing what herbs and spices you will use to coat the meat. The third is the medium you use and the time and temperature you use to make the meat. First, let's talk about the cut of meat. Choosing a steak can be very difficult at the first time you cook it. So, with the help of your meat market's butcher, you'll be given your options. There are a wide variety of beef cuts that vary in marbling and tenderness. You can't just buy a hunk of meat, throw it on the grill, and expect to eat a tasty feast. It could happen if your luck is on your side, but if not, you buy the wrong cut of meat, the chances you will end up with a tough, chewy meal that'll feel a lot more like a waste of money than a dinner. Some cuts of meat are tougher than others. Those tough cuts will need a whole different type of treatment. Here are a few cuts that the butcher will offer you. The strip steak, which is from the short loin of the cow. The porterhouse is and T-bone steak, which are comprised of meat from both the short loin and the tenderloin. The ribeye steak is a rib final cut. Filet mignon, which is a steak that is pointy end of the tenderloin. Tenderloin steak can also be taken from the butt or from the back end of the tenderloin, where the small seam of the connective tissue may run through the steak, making it less desirable than filet mignon. Those are just a few of the common cuts of beef that you'll have to choose from. Now comes the fun part. Now that we've talked about selecting the right cut of meat, we're going to discuss the prep and the herbs and spices for selecting the cut of meat. The prep and seasoning is the most important part of cooking a steak. If the herbs and spices aren't proportioned correctly, you could end up with a bland piece of meat. A perfectly seasoned entree typically plays a starring role in an unforgettable meal, and achieving masterful balance is not always easy as we like it to be. Hearing from aspiring cooks, chefs, and novices is quite a bit of a hard experience from just trying to pick the spices for the meat. Sometimes it can be downright challenging. Remember the herbs and spices that will work with different meats. Here are some herbs and spices that will pair well with beef: basil, bay leaf, black pepper, cayenne, cumin, curry powder, dry, dry mustard powder, garlic, green pepper, onion, oregano, rosemary, sage, and thyme. Steak is always better when seasoned properly. You will enjoy cooking a lot more when you master the herb and spice selections. The food will taste better, smell better, and impress your friends and families and coworkers. Once you've washed the meat, you can choose from the various seasons I have listed. I recommend selecting about 4 or 5 of the aforementioned herbs and spices. Combine a tablespoon of each to a bowl, then mix and season both sides thoroughly. You can let it rest overnight in the refrigerator for maximum penetration of the meat. Now that we've selected the cut of steak, the preparation, seasoning, let's discuss the cooking method. Temperature, time, and the medium that you will use for the steak are three things that will determine if the steak is juicy, tender, cooked through properly. First, we must determine how long we can cook the steak. For rare steak, remove from heat at about 125 degrees. That's about 6 minutes total cooking time on each side. For a rare medium of steak, aim to remove the steak from the heat from about 130, about 8 minutes total cooking on each side. For a medium steak, 140 degrees is the sweet spot at a total time of 9 to 10 minutes cooking. A well done steak will almost take about 12 minutes. The choice feel is best suited for cooking a nice piece of steak on a stove top is a cast iron skillet, which I have here. You can use butter or vegetable oil to coat the skillet so that the piece of steak doesn't stick. Heat the skillet until it smokes. You put the steak on it and it creates a crust immediately. During cooking, aim to cook your steak medium rare to medium, and and you'll be left with a tough piece of meat. Turning it every minute or so will make sure you get it really even cooked. After cooking it, leave it to rest. Rub a little extra virgin olive oil or butter on it for an incredible juicy steak. In conclusion, the speech display the cooking a perfect steak isn't difficult if you follow these simple steps. First, selecting the cut of meat. Second is the preparation and selection of herbs and spices used on the steak. Third is the medium you will use to cook at the time and temperature. If these three phases are completed correctly, you will have a perfect steak and will please anyone who is blessed to get a taste. With all that I like to say, by using time and effort you put into this, it will show in gratification. Oh, right on time. Yeah, I can cut.